What's up, everybody? It's Allie with BA Athletics, and this week for Fix It Friday, I have Kyle. We're going to go over the hollow rock position as well as the influence that it has on the low back. So first and foremost, hollow rock setup. There are two ways that we can get into the hollow rock position. Our traditional way is going to be Kyle beginning lying flat on the ground, and simultaneously he's going to perform a TA draw and lift his legs and arms up off the ground. So that's option one. Two is going to be called the rollback, and for this Kyle will begin seated. He's going to put his arms up over his head, and he's going to slump his lower back and kind of roll back down into the ground. So that's going to be option two. So now we're going to talk about where to initiate the movement for the hollow rock. We want the movement to initiate with our hips. So as Kyle is lying in his hollow rock position, we want to think about initiating movement here at our hips. So a good cue would be to kind of think about lifting your thighs up instead of your feet. If Kyle lifts his feet up too high, he's going to lose his pelvic position. Okay? And that's actually going to be fault number one that we're going to talk about. So Kyle, if you could go ahead and do a couple rocks for me where you're lifting too high. That motion there is going to pull that pelvis anteriorly, and it's going to pull that lumbar spine out of the position that we properly set up for our hollow rocks. And the second most obvious fault is going to be that we don't ever get a TA, transverse abdominis draw, to begin with, so we're not in a good hollow rock position. A few scaling options if an individual is having a hard time with the hollow rock. First and foremost, we're going to practice that TA draw. So Kyle's going to start lying on his back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hands by his side. And we're just going to cue him to think about pulling his belly button up underneath his rib cage or his spine down into the ground. And you can check to see if your clients are doing this by trying to put your hand in the small of their back. If you can't get underneath there, they are being successful with activating that transverse abdominis. Option number two is going to be the dead bug. So knees are above hips, hands are above shoulder, and Kyle is going to start by initiating with a TA draw, and then he's going to extend an arm and opposite leg, or that, yep, there you go. And we are going to hold that transverse abdominis the entire time, so keep that lower back down into the ground. Last but not least, we just have the hollow rock hold. So Kyle's going to choose his preferred setup option, and he's just going to get into that hollow rock position and just hold for a desired amount of time. Thanks for watching Fix It Friday this week, guys. Check us out next week, and we will see you back with Brock.